NFL is here, and I want to update you with what's going on with me. Uh, I have a brand new subscriber only added benefit that's going to be free, and I'm going to discuss that in just a couple of moments. I want to look back and into last year and the previous years on what's been going on with me. As you can see, I've had a nice little run, and the numbers are looking pretty good, but I've spent my entire summer working to improve these numbers. And by the way, these numbers are what people care about. NFL sides, a handful of totals. It's not filled up with a bunch of teasers and uh, props and futures and God knows what else. This is NFL as I see it. Straight sides, totals, it's right there. There's nothing hidden. There's nothing, hidden. It's just what it is. So uh, there's other numbers going around where people add in minus 150, minus 175 money lines and a bunch of stuff that I don't consider relates to what NFL results really mean. Going deeper into the numbers there, what's really important is closing line value. And I broke this up into 2 3-year groups, and they both match 15.4% of the time. I don't get the best number. What's really interesting is these last 3 years, 68%. And I have to mention my math model. 2016, I had to retool everything, rising scores, the penalties being called different, new rules. And since that time period, things have gotten better each year. So I think it really says that somehow I'm ahead of the curve on something with the NFL, the most efficient market there is. Here's something that's extremely important: week by week data. Each and every week is covered here. And if you'll notice something that's really important, you learn real fast. You can't just pop in and pop out every single week. Every single one of these years, I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks of losing or breaking even. So it only takes a handful of weeks to make the entire year. And if you're popping in and out, that's not the best way to get the best NFL results there are. And I want to point that out. I just feel so bad when people pop in on the bad weeks or they don't do anything. The best way to do this is to be a subscriber. Here are the streaks: 13, 11, 7, 5. We're not going to do that again. But every single year has these runs, and you don't want to miss it. You want to be there for the whole season, and that's where you're going to get the best results. And as you can see, losing streaks, I've been fortunate enough not to have one longer than four games. So something to consider. I want to point out my YouTube channel. There's about 15 videos in there now. Lots of stuff to learn: contest strategy, betting strategy, the way to mentally attack, each of your bets and such. A lot of good stuff there. I suggest people take a look at what's in there periodically. Here's something I'm proud of. I've got every single bit of team data organized in every possible way you can imagine. This chart right here is charting my record involving those teams. So Atlanta up top has been my bread and butter, almost 72%, either betting on them or against them, some way, somehow. And then obviously the Raiders, fortunately, haven't bet it as often because we don't do very well. But I'll have all these charts available for everybody to consider and take a look at. But this goes to show the added amount of effort that I'm willing to put in to find any way I can get one extra win or two extra wins or save a loss or two losses, because they're important, each and every one of them. Here's my free added subscriber bonus. Anybody that's a full season subscriber is automatically a member of the Las Vegas, Chris, Slack community. And if you're unfamiliar with Slack, there's all these different categories that are in here for people. You can just observe or you can participate, but I'm going to add added content in there, added information, maybe some personal videos. I'm also going to use it as a secondary release that won't replace the official release format, but people have email problems. When I release plays, I'm going to do my best to put the plays out on Slack immediately. And Slack is smooth as silk and goes in fast. So another way to get the plays in case you have had email problems. A lot of other stuff in here. As you can see on here, somebody asked me a question and I respond. This is an opportunity for you to interact with me and get personalized attention and to share information and opinion. So this is just the beginning of what I'm doing that separates me. I'm very dedicated to NFL. I'm not going to have as good a year as last year, and I know that. So I worked twice as hard all summer long to try to improve my results. And I hope that comes along to clients and they're able to join. So I appreciate your time and have a good day.